of the action from the last knockout round.
Some top quality football has already been before us on the road to Rome in 68 days' time now. Again, there's a distinctly English flavour about the quarter-final draw for the second year running. 4 sides from the Premier League represented in the quarter-final draw. Liverpool among them after their 5-0 aggregate victory over Real Madrid, and of course the holders have survived what is traditionally a very tricky stage at the round of 16. Manchester United are through as well. After some top quality football, Manchester United did make it through, but they have had some tough scrapes on the way. Barcelona continue to show their class in front of goal. Liverpool have now won 4 straight matches in the UEFA Champions League since their last-minute reprieve against Atletico de Madrid. Chelsea came through at Juventus. Difficult circumstances, twice behind on the night in the second leg. Arguably goal of the round came from Lionel Messi, still in contention to be the season's leading scorer. For some, it's been more about defences. Steven Gerrard has been breaking them, along with Miroslav Klose, the leading scorers so far, and Lisandro Lopez scored both goals for Porto as they came through on away goals against Atletico de Madrid. It's all about reaching the final at the Stadio Olimpico on the 27th of May. 8 quality sides remain, and of course Arsenal have already prevailed in the arena in the last 16, getting beyond Roma and ending the hopes of the Giallorossi on penalties.
Please welcome onto the stage the UEFA Champions League final ambassador Bruno Conti. Bruno. Okay. Now a quick word on the technical procedure. We are drawing the quarter-final and semi-final matches. At this stage of the competition it is an open draw and no teams are seeded. The procedure is simple. The 8 balls containing the names of the quarter-finalists have been placed here in the large central bowl and they will be shuffled. The first team draws plays its first match at home against the second team drawn, and so on, the procedure being repeated. Now, Bruno, please stir the balls, please, and then we will start the draw.
The home team has tended to be important in quarter-finals. Only 3 of the last 12 have gone through playing the home leg first.
First club drawn in the quarter-final draw is Villarreal from Spain. Villarreal.
Qualified with a highly impressive victory away to Panathinaikos in the last 16.
But never reached the final of this competition.
Yellow Submarine awaiting its fate.
Their opponents are Arsenal.
The side who defeated them in the semi-final in 2006 by just the 1 goal at Highbury to 0.
Of course, finalists, never having won the trophy, but finalists before.
Juan Roman Riquelme missed from the penalty spot in the second leg, could have taken it to extra time. The two will reconvene. First leg at El Madrigal.
The current champions, Manchester United, drawn at home.
Here come the holders.
In the first leg of the quarter-final.
Has actually been Roma for them in each of the last 2 seasons. The quarter-final stage.
And they will play FC Porto from Portugal. FC Porto will go to Old Trafford to Manchester.
Familiar opposition, Vitor Bahia among the Porto stars when Porto actually defeated Manchester United en route to their 2004 crown. Late header from Costinha.
At home in the third quarter-final match, Liverpool FC. Liverpool.
Still the potential for an all-Premier League clash. Chelsea.
Liverpool, who won the final
still in
twice
the draw
before in Rome.
5-time champions of Europe have dismissed Real Madrid.
Their opponents will be Chelsea.
And now familiar opposition
Liverpool
once again.
Chelsea in the quarter-finals. Chelsea, the finalists in last year's competition.
Perennial bedfellows in the semi-finals. This time it's the quarter-finals for the seemingly annual Champions League date.
Two teams left. At home first, FC Barcelona from Spain. Barcelona.
And we know what's coming now with the only remaining side
and we have
from the
top
Bundesliga
scorers in the competition drawn against each other, because this should be, it is FC Bayern München.
48 goals
Barcelona
between them.
will play Bayern München in quarter-final 4. Oh, some great ties there. Villarreal, Arsenal, Manchester United, Porto, Liverpool, Chelsea and Barcelona, Bayern Munich. We move straight on to the semi-final draw procedure. This is simply an integral draw, as it's called technically, among the 4 teams to qualify from the quarter-finals. And they will be indicated as winners of quarter-final 1 through to winners of quarter-final 4. Again, the club drawn first will play the first leg at home, of course. Bruno, we move on to the second pot and we stir the pot. Thank you.
This is where we get a series of options to almost tease us ahead of the semi-finals.
At home first, the winners of quarter-final 2. Quarter-final 2. That's Manchester United or Porto. Will be at home in the semi-final in the first leg.
European crowns between them. The winner of their quarter-final clash will be at home in the first leg of the semi-final.
The winners of quarter-final 1. Villarreal or Arsenal.
A potential all-Iberian clash or a potential all-Premier League clash.
Against Villarreal or Arsenal. So at home first in the second semi-final will be the winners of quarter-final 4. Winners of quarter-final 4, which is the quarter-final between Barcelona and Bayern München.
Entertainers so far will be at home to Liverpool or Chelsea.
3, which is Liverpool FC or Chelsea. Thank you, Bruno. Now, finally, a technical matter. We have to determine by a draw which team is to be considered as the home team in the final. The winners of semi-final 1 or the winners of semi-final 2. This is for operational reasons only. Both finalists will, of course, be treated equally. So, Bruno, the final draw of the season for the final in Rome.
Quite a lot of rueful and
semi-final 2
wry smiles.
Designated as the home team in the final, and just to ensure that the procedure has been carried out properly.
So one of Barcelona, Bayern, Liverpool or Chelsea will be the...
We have the winners of semi-final 1.
Side in the final.
That completes the draw ceremony. Thank you, Bruno, for your assistance in this effort, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us today. We look forward to a thrilling climax to the European football season. Thank you.
Still plenty of football to be played over the remainder of the UEFA Champions League season, but a fascinating quarter-final draw in particular ahead of us. Villarreal and Arsenal reenacting the semi-final of 2006. Manchester United up against Porto once again, as they were en route to the final in Gelsenkirchen 2004. Liverpool and Chelsea lock horns yet again in the UEFA Champions League. Chelsea, the better of the two sides over the semi-final last season, and Barcelona facing Bayern in a clash of two sides between them, with that trophy on 6 occasions. The semi-final, Manchester United or Porto against Villarreal or Arsenal. Barcelona or Bayern will tackle English opposition in the form of Liverpool or Chelsea. The UEFA Cup draw for the quarter-finals, semi-final and final is coming up at 1300 CET. But that's it for the Champions League draw. Goodbye.